Thank you so much, Dean Sanders, for reminding us that it only takes one person to change the world. Next, we have a very special award. We're going to now have the introduction of today's valedictorian. I know, whoop, it's okay. And today's valedictorian is Mr. Adebayo Ayomide Oshigbeson. Adebayo is the first child of a family of 5, born and bred in Nigeria by 2 teachers. He graduated with a first-class degree in engineering from the University of Ibadan. At CMU, he earned his master's degree in information technology, specializing in applied machine learning and software engineering. He is interested in AI research and applications. When he's not writing code, he enjoys watching and playing sports like chess, football, among others, and rewatching old classics like The Last Airbender and Sherlock Holmes. I don't know that those are classics. His life's goal is to live a life that's worthy of emulation. I think you have done this today. Welcome to the stage, Adebayo.
Graduating class of 2020, class of 2021, and class of 2022, Honorable Minister, members of the Diplomatic Corps, family and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Good morning. So it's a privilege and honor to stand here representing the class of class of 2022. When I got the email from the Office of Student Affairs that I was nominated as valedictorian, I was actually shocked, partly because I was not expecting it, and partly because now I could not wear a t-shirt and jeans. So I'll begin my speech by quoting from a man I've come to admire more and more in recent years, Jürgen Klopp. He once said, and I quote, "Giving your absolute best does not guarantee you get anything. It is just the only chance that you get something." This statement resonates with me because it highlights a very important lesson in my life, that it is okay to give your best to a dream and get nothing, or seemingly nothing in return. It does not mean you should give less the next time. It only means you should do more. Of course, this is only true if you have not lost all your money in crypto like some of us. However, like my parents say, whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. I got into CMU Africa at my second attempt, and this was at least 20 graduate school rejections within the space of 2 years. I knew it was going to be difficult to get into a machine learning degree, but here I am, living the dream of 2018 Adebayo 4 years later. Have I been lucky? I think so. But did I end that luck by failing forward? I think so too. I know this kind of story is not unique to me because I've had the opportunity to hear from at least a lot of my classmates regarding their journey to CMU. For many of us, our paths were as non-linear as the radio activation function. But today, we stand here at the end of a phase, celebrating the fact that things worked out in the end. CMU Africa has helped us to understand how much more we could achieve. A friend who struggled with P-Fund became someone who could complete deep learning. I mean, there were tears, but it was done. Another friend spoke about how she transformed from a person that was afraid of failure to a person that saw failure as a step to growth. Yet, another fellow graduate testified as to how his journey in the past 2 years pivoting to a new field taught him the essence of self-value. For others, CMU Africa just opened them to a whole new world of possibilities, shifting them from a local mindset to a more global mindset through the various multicultural interactions that we've had to have. Despite the difficulties and challenges we all faced because of the pandemic, we have learned that the seemingly impossible, like finishing cloud computing, is possible. On a personal note, I must confess that my most profound lessons at CMU were non-academic. 11:59 p.m. had nothing on me. I was almost always asleep by 10 p.m. But my time at the academic and research minister taught me plenty about collaboration and leading in complex multicultural settings through my interaction with faculty, administrators, and the student body. Before CMU, I would never put myself up for an elective position, but after neglecting the advice of not taking 54 units in my first semester, I felt I could take on the world. Did I? I don't think so. It was more difficult than I thought. However, this allowed me to develop relationships and lifetime friendships across the continent. Relationships I would forever be grateful for. Furthermore, as a big self-critic, I believe that giving your best meant 100% all the time. But this thinking was completely changed when I worked as an administrative assistant with the Office of Admission and Recruitment and as a teaching assistant, that sometimes your best could actually be an 80%. You should always give it a go regardless. Never self-reject or underestimate how good your 80% is. I am not ignorant of the fact that the level of expectations on every member of the graduating class must have risen astronomically. We have our families here, and I know they want us to move on to so-called bigger things. As the saying goes, the reward for hard work is more work. Despite this new level of expectation, I hope we all remember to give ourselves credit for how far we have come. Remember today, even while we were at CMU doing our program, was a far-off dream. We all felt the immense pressure of delivering results at anxiety-raising rates at CMU. As we embark on our less life journey where we will impact Africa and the world, I encourage us to take the lessons of resilience and courage and hard work that I've learned in the past 2 years of our lives into this new phase. Learn from all those failures in the same way we learned from our assignments. Paraphrasing Klopp once more, the only way defeat becomes a disaster is if we fail to learn from them. The rejections and failures we experience going forward are all just feedback. They are not verdicts. I want to appreciate the role of those who have played a part in our success story. Today's celebration is as much about us as it is about them. At the last graduation, student speaker Ozioma Paul rightly said it takes a village to raise a child. To our parents, thank you for all the sleepless nights you have had nurturing us into the adults we are now. As a friend of mine who just recently became a mother is learning, there is actually no baby girl for life once you have a baby. To our significant others, siblings, family, loved ones, and friends, thank you for being our biggest cheerleaders, even at points where we doubted ourselves. To the CMU Africa teaching staff, thank you for your help in helping us grow as both individuals and professionals. To the almost ever smiling CMU administrative staff, thank you for supporting us and doing your very best to ensure that we succeed. CMU Africa was a great preparation ground for every one of us. Through the gruesome schedule, we have been able to build and strengthen our capacity as individuals. As a senior brother used to tell me, capacity comes by stretching. To the graduating class of 2022, we did it. From energy systems to network security, to deep learning, to cloud computing, and all the other courses that decided to be the Jim Moriarty to our Sherlock Holmes. We won. Let us remember that time and chance happens to us all. Failure and uncertainties are a part of life. Fail fast, fail forward. Let us learn to use these experiences to give our best again and again. Keep nurturing the relationships and skills you have built here at CMU Africa. Also, remember to pay this opportunity forward, be it through mentoring, volunteering, or even by just expanding someone's worldview to know what is achievable. It was a pleasure studying with you all, seeing your Zoom initials, and hearing your faceless voices. Thank you for the Zoom parties and the occasional discussions we had when we did meet. Thank you all for the memories. Enjoy the day. You end it.